We're back again. Welcome back to Dynamic Advancement, the foremost authority for cyber workforce development. Now, I have a friend we featured recently, but she's back because she just has so much goodness she has to share. She's over here just giving out opportunities. I like to think of her now as the opportunity fairy, but I will turn it over to her to let her reintroduce herself to y'all. Go ahead and take the mic away, ma'am.
All right. Thank you so much, Geronimo, for this chance to come back. I am happy to share these opportunities with you since you do such a great job with them. Just wanted to introduce myself again. I'm Jessica. They call me Jess. I'm with Convene Technology, and we, I guess among our competencies that we do, besides ServiceNow, Salesforce,
nice,
and mobile platforms.
And thanks for coming back, Jess. I appreciate it. And thank you for such a great time last time.
You're welcome, and thank you back. But we also do strategic IT staffing. So wanted to talk about
IT staffing.
Right. Oh, yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, that's information technology. However, I think we may have to change that up. What do you think, Geronimo?
Now, see, she's talking about a conversation we had offline. So my circle of friends and I, we think that the term information technology is a bit old school. A lot of us like to use cyber now. So maybe cyber strategic staffing.
Yes, except not everything is about, well, most of everything is about, let's say 95% of our searches involve technology, cyber.
95%.
I won't say cybersecurity, but they involve cyber. Simply said.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
But I think in order for us to really talk about that, I think you have to give the definition.
Oh, you want me to give the definition of cyber?
Right. I think it makes it more clear.
Oh, hey, you know what? Don't threaten me with a good time. And I'll do that. So let's go ahead and share the definition of cyber, because I know a lot of people get kind of confused. What's cyber? What's IT? What's tech? Well, we don't want to be the ones to tell you. We will let me see. Let's go here to let's check with my good friend Merriam-Webster. I've been acquainted with Merriam-Webster since my elementary days. So let's go right here. Merriam-Webster, according to Merriam-Webster, the definition of cyber is of relating to or involving computers or computer networks, such as the internet or the cyber marketplace. So according to Merriam-Webster, trusted source, would you say?
I'd say, yes.
Essentially, anything involving computers is cyber. But I know a lot of people will also like to use the definition of information technology. Let's look at that too. Definition of information technology: the technology involving the development, maintenance, and use of computer systems, software, and networks for the processing and distribution of data. So I'm looking at this, and I would say cyber is the umbrella, right? And then under that umbrella, information technology, and any other derivative of that. So tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Either way, I think we're good. So if someone is using computers for their day-to-day, cyber, they're a part of cyber. So if that's you, welcome to cyber, everybody.
Right. So
hopefully that clears that up.
Yes. So I wanted to have a chance to introduce another one of the cyber roles that I have available. I'm trying to find a talented ETL developer. And so some people might not know what an ETL developer is.
Please explain.
Yes, some might. Basically, this is somebody that has the expertise as a data engineer, and what they manage on a day-to-day is data. So they extract data, they transform data, they load data. This is ETL, extract, transform, load.
Extract, transform, and load data.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the ETL developer builds data integrations. You may have heard of data warehouses, data warehouse platforms. Yep. They load and store data and supervise loading processes of this data. The job assignments include analysis, ETL development, extracting data from operational systems.
Okay.
They're using the Power Platform. It's very intricate, so I won't go into everything that it does. However, I will tell you that this is kind of like a coupled role that we have. We need the strong ETL developer experience, and then we also need the Azure DevOps background too.
Okay.
So it's like two working together, because with Azure, things are being moved into the cloud. So data, the ETL has to be
infamous cloud,
right, mapped and moved to the cloud. So
not iCloud, but the cloud.
The cloud.
Okay.
The cloud. Yes. It's not Apple. A lot of things. I feel like
some people were like iCloud, and those, and if they thought iCloud, then they should not apply.
Right. Just want to clarify that.
There you go.
So they want to have expertise in the Azure data environment as a data engineer and as an ETL developer. So we know this is kind of like maybe a smaller search circle, but we are looking for these superstars, and they need to have hands-on experience in the Azure stack. That includes the data lake, Azure Data Factory, Azure Databricks, Cosmo DB, and Power Platform, including Power BI, because business intelligence is a big part of all of this. Then they're going to be having to implement data warehousing solutions. So this is all about data. There's so much more that I can tell you about this role, but cyber, technology, tomato, whatever it is, we're looking for a strong ETL developer.
ETL developer.
Yes, with the solid Azure data environment background.
And if you're listening to this, viewers, right, and you're like, what's Azure? Tomato, right? I say Azure. You probably shouldn't apply. Keep working on building up your experience. This one isn't for you. Just I like to keep it transparent with the folks.
Right. They can use this as a research opportunity.
There you go. Start doing your research, folks.
Right. So for this requirement, if it's okay to go on,
please.
We need 8 years. Okay. 8 years experience in information technology / cyber.
There you go. She learns fast.
5+ years hands-on experience in data warehouse and business intelligence design, development, and implementation.
So you said hands-on experience. Just real quick, what do you mean by hands-on experience?
They would have had to have done this before.
So practical experience.
Yes.
Not just I read it in a book somewhere and
you're not going to grasp the data or anything like that, but you're going to have worked with these, these technologies. You have to know what a data warehouse is. Have to know how to design these warehouses, to develop, to implement this. You're going to have experience in programming.
So I can't just go take a boot camp real quick, get a certification, and then come apply?
Well, yeah, and then spend 8 years in cyber, right?
Oh, okay. So I can go to a boot camp and maybe get a certification, but I need to build my experience.
With this, you need at least 8 years of experience in technology or cyber.
8 years.
Yes.
You hear that, kiddos?
Pardon?
It takes time.
It does?
You hear it takes time. It takes time. I'm just letting the viewers know it doesn't just happen. There are no overnight successes in this cyber / IT game. And that's coming from you.
It's true.
We dispel myths around here.
Okay, Mr. Mythbuster, right?
There you go.
Yeah, so just to finish this off, I want to say that this role is a remote role.
It is
it's
remote.
Mostly remote, right? But they want the candidate to be in Texas.
In Texas.
Visa sponsorship is not available.
So you must be a citizenship. You must be a citizen. I'm
You can
getting
be
too excited drinking these energy
Yes.
drinks. So you got to excuse me, y'all.
Yeah, you have to just calm down. Just calm down.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No, that's actually pretty cool. So what would you say would be the percentage of working remote with this position?
Close to 100%.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Mhm.
See what
But
you
they
can
do-
get when you get experience.
Exactly.
And the reason why I say that, Jess, because there's a lot of I'm just gonna call them false prophets. There's a lot of false prophets out there telling people that they can get these type of jobs that you're recruiting for with minimum experience. And I'm so glad that you're really just hitting it in the ribs, saying I must have hands-on experience. I like that, and that's why I keep pointing that out. Because there are a lot of myths out there. People think that they could just jump into these type of roles with no experience. So, and that's why.
Mhm. Right. So we did mention this role requires about 5 years of experience in programming, designing, and developing within SQL and SQL integrations. Also, it requires experience with a major ETL tool like Azure Data Factory is an ETL tool. Okay. They need to have experience in maintaining source code in Git and managing the continuous integration, continuous development pipeline. Again, preferably with Azure DevOps. So everything goes back to Azure. That's Microsoft Azure.
Yep.
Also, we talked about this before, not just having this great technical experience, not just having this IQ for this kind of
here it comes.
this kind of work,
Get
right?
ready, y'all.
But this job is also requiring some emotional intelligence because this job
intelligence. Okay.
Right. This job wants that this candidate have demonstrated the ability to positively interact with various employees and vendors. So again, you must play well with others.
So that goes into something I subscribe to. I believe that success is a team sport, right? So it doesn't help if you're just good with the technology and you can speak ones and zeros and maybe even in hexadecimal to the computers, but you also need to be able to talk to the human beings.
Right. Gotta do it.
So a good mixture of hard technical skills, right? And then you have to have some good soft skills for this position.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yeah, on those soft skills, it's naturally communication skills, interpersonal relationship skills, as we discussed.
Okay.
You have to have good planning and good organization skills.
Planning and organization.
Together.
Now, see, I have another phrase I subscribe to and I love is I believe that efficiency makes money. So organization, efficiency, we're helping these companies make money. We're helping these companies take care of the customer. Because at the end of the day, it's all about those customers.
That's right. They want to have a good experience.
Yes.
So the ideal person has also got to be a problem solver. They have to be adaptable. And
flexible.
There's a lot that might be coming at them. So they have to have good, not just self-organization skills, but they have to have good time management skills.
Good time management. Look at that efficiency. It's results. I'm just what's screaming at me is results, efficiency, teamwork. Success is a team sport, problem solving. And you know what? There's my mentor taught me that anytime a team brings anyone on is because they want you to help them solve their problems, right? Self-starter. I don't know if that's on your list of qualifications, but because a lot of people say they're self-starters, but may not always be the case. They're just waiting around for instructions. You cannot do that, especially if you're working remote. You're bringing on someone who you expect them to be able to manage their time when they're working from home, because I'm pretty sure there's deliverables that have to be met, and those deliverables are there because we're trying to make money for the company and keep those customers happy.
Yes, this isn't going to be a role where you're trained on the job. This is a role where you got to start. You got to start putting this together, and you have to start showing the fruits of your experience, basically.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It requires a bachelor's degree in computer science, computer engineering, other technology focused discipline, equivalent experience or equivalent work experience, which of course takes that 8 years into maybe 16 years. Microsoft Azure infrastructure and networking experience are part of the qualifications for this role.
So a little bit of programming, a little bit of networking, Azure, data experience in the data realm. So they want someone who really knows their stuff. I like it. I like it.
They mean business.
They mean business, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. That's awesome.
That's right.
So are you able to share like the salary range for this position?
Sure. Right now, I guess that they're shooting for about a 115 to 125K. Again, there may, with exceptional experience, there may be exceptions. However, I will remind you that my client offers excellent benefits. And then at the end of the year, there is a performance-based bonus that's also attached to this.
You shared that on the previous position. So essentially is you get paid for your outcome. I like that. I like that because, you know, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like some people think that they just show up and get paid. No, these folks, they want you to deliver results and they will pay you for them.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Absolutely.
Good old fashioned hard work pays well, right?
It does. It does. So anyway, that is my ETL developer with Azure DevOps opportunity. And I would love to be able to, I would love if this video could reach the perfect person that's interested in this, because my client is waiting for you.
They're waiting for you. Come on, superstar. Where are you? Where are you? We'll find you. And then when you find this video, the email is in the link. Apply to Jess below. But make sure you have those qualifications. You better not waste Jess's time. You better have those qualifications. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, even though you are a repeat offender, a recurring guest, I will still ask you, even though you did it last time, share a piece of advice that someone can use right now.
Sure. I saw something today that really made me think that this is what a lot of people are missing in their life. They're kind of meandering to, what do I want to be when I grow up? And this can be somebody that has a lot of experience, but maybe they're just not finding that satisfaction. I think that anything is possible when you have these 5 things to help keep you focused. Okay. The first one is clarity about what you want in your life. And sometimes that, that might seem like it's very simple, but it's not. You have to really decide for yourself, what's important? Where are you going? Where do you want to go? What does your heart say? Number 2, precise planning. So this kind of trips people up because the knowing how to get what you want is sometimes daunting. So you have to go to a teacher, go to a mentor, go to a program, go to class, and then you'll find out, is this what I'm looking at? Was this what I think it is? You know, do I love it this much? You know, I've had people that have been in super corporate roles, highly paid, who said, I want more joy in my life.
Yeah.
And the joy was found in starting their own nonprofit to be more of service to the community. So what is your clarity and how will you get there? Number 3 is, this is important, how to adapt and overcome, because this is something as you're going through your life, you need to be able to monitor this, of course, the road is bumpy. You're gonna have to get through it, just adjust, adapt. Again, COPE, cope.
Cope. I like it. I like it. Be resilient. That's what I'm picking up. I'm picking up on some resilient vibes. I like it.
Yeah. And along with that, also purposeful persistence, or as I like to say, politely persistent. That's the quality that people have to have. You don't have to be rude. You don't have to You know, I have been known to chase somebody out of a building, but as you saw me do that, but I was polite and funny.
I like it. I like it.
And
Good
it
old
wasn't me
fashioned
that did the
manners.
whistling either. It wasn't me that did the whistling. I did not do that.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. That is some good advice. That is definitely some good advice. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Sure.
That's awesome. Well, as we always say here at Dynamic Advancement, one, thank you again for coming back to visit to share this opportunity. And as always, cheers to your success.